Hi YouTube, my name is Amina and I am so glad that I finally have my first video up for you. I have gotten a lot of questions and comments on my hair lately and how I achieved this look in particular, so I wanted to share my tips and tricks on how I achieve the perfect perm rod set. I've been trying a ton of different heatless styles now for the past 4 or 5 months and finally came across perm rods and have had a little bit of time to experiment and fine-tune the technique and the perfect products to use to get a style that looks like this and also have it last for over a week and a half. So without further ado, let's get started.
For starters, I recommend starting out with 3 packages of perm rods that you can purchase from Sally's Beauty or any other beauty supply store. And my personal favorite right now are the orange and peach perm rods. I think they give you a really nice stretched curl for medium to long hair. However, if you are looking for a tighter curl pattern or if you have shorter hair, I recommend trying out these smaller sized perm rods. Moving on to hair products. So this is the key that's going to hold your entire style together. So it's important to have a firm holding gel that's going to give you a nice smooth look. One of my favorites right now is this olive oil eco styler gel. I love that it doesn't give you that crispy, crunchy, curly look, but it rather has a smooth hold. And another one of my favorites is the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Gel. And this is really great if you have a tougher curl pattern that doesn't smooth out as easily. So for that stubborn hair, this is a great option. The Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture is one of my absolute favorites and staples for just about all of my curly hair routines. So this is definitely great if you want to get more of that flexible hold, so I always incorporate this after I use the gel. Last but certainly not least, you'll need a fine-tooth rat tail comb to smooth out your curl pattern, and you'll also need a spray bottle to keep your hair moisturized as you go along. After putting freshly washed hair into 4 equal sections, you want to take your Eco Styler gel and apply it to a 2-inch section of your hair and begin to comb it through. Once your hair is smooth, then you want to take your Curl Enhancing Smoothie and do the exact same thing before putting in your perm rod. So your rolling process is going to start with beginning at the bottom of your hair and twisting it and rolling it upwards until the twist becomes flat. Then twist it again until it becomes flat, and then twist it again. So my combination is gel comb, cream comb, and then roll. Now the reason I go for this method is because I feel like it gives you more of a realistic curl because you're twisting it but then you're also flattening a portion of it out so it's not over spirally but just has more of a natural curl pattern to it. Next, I wanted to keep it real with you by also showing a troubleshooting section because this is not always the easiest process. Sometimes you might have this elastic piece pop out of the perm rod, but it's a quick, easy fix. All you have to do is take your comb and just shove that elastic piece back in there. And then when you run into this problem where your end just does not want to stick to this perm rod, you just gel it down and then wrap your hair over that and then just work your way up the same way as before. Easy. Another tip I have is to always start with the elastic piece at the bottom of the perm rod. That way when you're taking it down, your hair doesn't get tangled up in that little attachment. After you're finished rolling up your hair, you can sit under the dryer for a couple hours or sleep on this style overnight if you'd like to. I still recommend letting it air dry for a little bit before going to sleep, just so you don't sleep on a damp head of hair. And then after that, you are ready for your takedown. As you can see, winding these up with the attachment at the bottom made it a lot easier for takedown, so it's very easy, just unspiral these. And then you want to grab any kind of oil that you like to use to separate these out. So not to create frizz, I'll slightly untwist the root of the curl in the opposite direction, and then I'll carefully separate the curl into 2 or 3 additional sections. Like most curly styles, you'll probably experience a lot of shrinkage with this look at first. I'm not a huge fan of shrinkage, so sometimes I like to put my hair up in a pineapple for an hour just to stretch it out. But otherwise, all you can do is just pick it out, rock it, and then in a couple days it will fall and look like this.
So here are the final results of this style. To maintain it for a long period of time, all you have to do is just put your hair up in a pineapple every night, and then you can wrap your hair with a satin scarf, just putting it around the base of your head to make sure that none of your curls are touching the pillow. If you have shorter hair, then I recommend just putting your hair in a couple pineapples, so you could do maybe 3 or 4 around your head just to keep those curls intact. And then just sleep on a satin pillowcase to make sure that your hair doesn't frizz too much. If you do have any pieces that start to get a little bit frizzy, all you have to do is just pop in a few perm rods overnight and let them set, and then when you take them out in the morning, you'll have your nice bouncy curls back for as long as you plan to wear this style. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you liked it. Also make sure to stay tuned to my new natural hair and beauty blog, aminamarie.com, where I post all different kinds of tips and tricks and also some reviews on products. If you want to see anything else, make sure you comment below, give me a thumbs up, or find me on Instagram at aminamarie and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.